Hello, how you guys doing? This is Happy Growing. It's my first video, an intro video to my channel. I'm gonna show you guys my closet grow. It's from a small closet in an apartment. I have a little grow room. I'll show you guys inside. This is my grow closet. Small closet. Fresh air, temperatures are just right. I don't have any fan blowing out the hot air, because I don't really need it right now. It's still cold where I'm at. But these are my plants. I have a tiny tin tomato. It's about a foot tall, foot and a half. That's mostly how tall they grow. It's got some tomatoes on it. Some are ripe, some aren't. I ate like 2 today. Each day they give me about three ripe tomatoes or 2 that I can eat. But the thing is, this plant, I kind of stopped taking care of it. I stopped pollinating it like halfway through its life, so I would have had so much more tomatoes. And I think I stopped fertilizing it too, like just once. But like, it would have been doing much better. But yeah, there's just 19 tomatoes. We grow small tomatoes, all organic, whole growth, organic, non-GMO seeds and all that. It's healthy. I'm growing 19 tomatoes. I'm growing 2 sugar baby watermelon plants. These are really awesome. I'm actually growing another one over there. That's for a friend, my sister. I'm growing them in a smart pots. That's what these are called. They're like fabric containers. So it's not like plastic. They can like breathe through the roots. You know, the roots can get some fresh air. Overwatering is not really an issue with these kind of pots, which is really awesome. And they're not as expensive as a plastic one. You can get like 5 of these for like $11 online on Amazon. I'll put a link where I got these, or you can get better ones actually. So just search, you know, smart pots or fabric pots. You should find them on Amazon. But yeah, I'm also growing heirloom Rogers tomato. As you can see it, these are all seedlings, so they're all young. I just planted them like a few days ago. They start sprouting like a week ago. This is a green bell pepper, heirloom, and the tomato too is heirloom. So these are gonna grow pretty big, but they're not gonna be too tall, because I think tomatoes are an indeterminate plant, so they're not gonna grow too tall. They're gonna go to a certain height, which is not so serious. And also right here, I got some seedlings trying to grow, some potato seeds and some more extra pepper seeds. They haven't sprouted yet, but I just had them there just in case nothing happens. Especially with my potatoes, that's what I really want to grow. If nothing happened with my potatoes, then I would have had backup seeds. The seeds that I planted are kind of old, they're like 2 years old. I start kind of growing a little bit. But yeah, I'm growing some potato seeds right here. This is watermelon, sugar baby watermelon, and these are potato seeds. I don't know if you can see them, but they're really small. It took me like at least 11 days to grow. These are really small. It's taking a while to get big. I heard it's worth it because the seeds are more stronger, they're more resistant to diseases, which is awesome. Here's another little bell pepper I'm growing. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm thinking to give it to my sister if I want to. Got a little temperature reader, humidity reader, and temperature. My temperature is 84 right now. Humidity is 41, which is, no, it's 81 actually, my temperature. No, it's 84. Can't really tell from there. But it's not bad. I would like it to be 75, that's always the best one. 75 and 80. But that's not bad. And the humidity is not bad either. So this is a closet grow, and these are the temperatures and humidity from my closet, which aren't so bad, if I say so. And this is without the oxygen fan, however you pronounce that, on the top, you know, blowing out the hot air, which accumulates mostly at the top of the grow room, tent, or closet grow. Mostly the hot air stays up here and the cool air is down there, so you're gonna have a fan blowing out the hot air. Always put it at the top. That's where hot air really floats, and that's when you can get it out. And also because the lights are usually up there too, so it's hot. But yeah. And the dirt, the kind of dirt I'm using is Fox Farm, Ocean Farm. The kind of dirt I'm using is organic. It's a good dirt. Overall good dirt, you know, to go with. I have the little gnat catchers. Try to catch these little flies that fly around, which I will make a video on how to fully eliminate them, at least temporarily for a few months or so, with hydrogen peroxide solution, just a bit, with water. I'm also going to make more videos on tips and tricks, stuff I know, and on different plants, like just videos on just my watermelon plant, how that's doing, and things I've learned, how to like plant seeds, how to water your plant, knowing when to harvest, things like that, fertilizing. Yep. And now we can go next to my fertilizer. What kind of fertilizer I use? Let me show you guys. I'm using Dr. Earth fertilizer. These are really good fertilizer. It's been around for a while. It's all organic fertilizer, homegrown, organic. It's a 463 on what you need for your plant to grow. Nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Those three things are what you need. It's in numbers. And higher, sometimes it's better, but you would want to get these at around this kind of range, at 4, 5. This, you know, it all depends which one. Nitrogen, usually for vegetative growth. It helps with, you know, growing leaves and your plant growth when it's on the vegetative state and it's beginning to grow a lot of leaves in the first month. Phosphorus, I'm correct. I don't know if this is phosphorus. Got them mixed up, but either way, this one's for flowering, if I'm correct, and this one's for blooming. One of those. I'm still learning. I'm still new at this. So this is a all well-rounded fertilizer, organic fertilizer for tomatoes, vegetables, herbs. It's well-rounded. I really love it. I just use a little bit of this. Put like about 2 tablespoons of it in my hands. Sometimes a tablespoon and a half. Or you could do a little bit more because the plants don't really get burned by this. This is like an organic fertilizer. So you can just pour it on the top part of the soil around the plant, or you could just move some soil around and put it around, sprinkle it around, and then cover it with some soil and water it. That works. You can do that. Do that like once a month. Yep. Once a month, each month, and your plants will be fine. There. This is like an all well-rounded, good organic fertilizer. This is the one I always use, and is worth it. In my books, my eyes. This is a new fertilizer I'm using. It's organic too. It's called Purely Organic. It's 888, which is pretty high, but hopefully it works really well. I see some mixed reviews on Amazon about this, but it's mostly positive, and it's the only one I can really find. I'm using it for my tomato, my heirloom tomato. I want it to really grow, you know, to its max potential. Trying to grow a good harvest this year, this season. So I'm trying this out for just my tomatoes. I'll pour some of this too, just sprinkle it, just to, you know, be safe, just to get an overall something in there. And I got some Epsom salt, which is good for plants that aren't doing so well. You can pour this into some water, and mix a little bit into some water, and mix it in, pour into the plant. I'll make videos about that later on. I also have this one right here, which I keep up here. I keep most of my stuff up there, not just on top of the plant, the light. I use this one. This is Dr. Earth, which is really good for fruit trees like avocados, apples, peaches, stuff like that. But it also says for all vines, fruit vines. Right here it says on the back, which, you know, I'm going to try to use it on the watermelon because of the vine and see how that goes. This one's pretty good. It seems pretty good. I've never tried it, but I want to try this time, because last time I grew the sugar baby watermelon, it ended up growing really small, but I don't think it really was because of the fertilizer. I think it's because I let too many vines grow at once. Too many vines grow at once instead of leaving it on one vine, one long vine, and just letting it fruit like that, by pruning it, you know, like that, and really let it focus on producing that one fruit or two fruits at max on the sugar baby plant. So yeah, so these is the fan I'm using. It's just an ordinary fan, house fan. It's pretty strong though. It's pretty good, strong fan. It's not an oscillating fan. It's just a single wave fan. I have it hanged on a light string, one of the light ropes that you get usually in your lamps. I have it all the way tied up here to where you would hang your clothes. I also have the light hanged up there. It's nice and sturdy, so it won't really go anywhere, which is nice. And the closet is all white, so it usually reflects the light better without having reflective walls. But yeah, this fan's nice. It really gets the job done. I have it on top, so it just blows. I have it on medium setting. It blows all the air, and it reaches all the plants. They're all receiving the air. So it's important to have a fan in your closet, in your grow room, because it keeps the air fresh, keeps the air moving, not stale, you know, and it keeps your plants healthy. So yeah, and if it's possible, it's always good to crack a little, keep the door open slightly, like so, you know, more. I mean, you can close it more, but yeah, just keep it open a little bit if you can. If you can't do that, you could also make a hole somewhere and have a fan blowing on, intake fan and outtake fan blowing in good air, fresh air, new fresh air inside the grow tent. Which I would put, if I was going to put that, I would put a tube and put the tube all the way at the bottom, and you keep the pressure from the bottom or in between. Like that, it won't interact with the air that's coming up from the top, blowing the air out, the hot air from the closet. That's what I would do. That's the best way to do it. Let's go to the light. The light's the best part. One of the best parts. And the very important part of the grow. This is a Mars Hydro. You can see it, Mars Hydro TSW 2000 LED grow light. It's a really good light. It's really cheap. It's only $260. It's really cheap for its price for what it does. You know, it's in between, between the really expensive, really good grow light and a mediocre light. It's like almost in between, you know, right there. What I can say for like a beginner or medium on gardening. So that's what is the light I would recommend. It's also dimmable. You can dim the light, the brightness on top. Just put a little flathead, just move it around and dims the light, which is really cool. I would like if it had a switch, and I could just do it with my hand, but it's fine. It's not so serious. I keep my light around 3 feet high away from the plants. I will put it probably 2.5 feet, but that's the most how close as I'll put it. You don't need to put it that close. It recommends like 4 feet. And when there's flowering, I think you can put it closer, but it's always good to keep it at a distance because the heat, it is kind of hot. At around this range is hot. That's around a foot from my hand. That's where I can really feel the heat. So I will keep it at a nice distance. But it's a really bright light. It's really bright. It's equivalent to 2,000 watts and stuff. I don't know the lumens exactly, but I did measure the light intensity on my phone on an app, and it was around like 60,000. That's pretty nice, considering that the sun outside is around 140,000 in brightness. So it's not so bad. The plants really love it. They never complain. Whenever I use this light, they never complain. So I highly recommend this light. I will leave a link on my page of where I got it from on Amazon. You can order yourself one. I recommend it. They have different kinds. That's even cheaper ones, smaller ones. But I will go for this one. This is like the most cheapest. Well, where it will still work. Like, it'll still be good. And that's so like on your plants. So I would recommend this for $260. And now going on to my switch, I have a timer which I recommend a lot. Highly recommend for every grower to have a timer on their lights, because now it really saves on your lifespan of the lights, and it cuts it in half. Where it will last 10,000 hours. It will last like 5,000. Yeah, 10,000 hours. I don't know. We just cut it in half, and it's really important to have. And I just set the timer for 6 in the morning. As soon as the sun comes up, it turns on automatically, and I set it for at 7, and when the sun goes down, to turn off. So I don't have to do that myself every day, and I can forget. So it's important to do that. I like to do that because I feel like it's more natural if I do that. It keeps it more natural to what's going on outside, So it's like if it's kind of outside, it's not, with that kind of setting. So yeah, this is my grow. It's kind of watering thing I use. Yeah, this is my grow closet. That's about everything. If you wanna stay tuned, I'm gonna be posting more videos. My first video is just like an intro video of what I'm doing and what I'm gonna be focusing on my channel. So stay tuned for more videos. Subscribe, like. It really helps the video. It really helps the channel. Helps it grow. And yeah, share. Support your local grower. So yeah, hope you guys have a good day. God bless you guys. Jesus loves you, and I hope everyone's having a great time, especially in these times. Goodbye. Thank you, and take care.